So moving on to the next question. In this diagram we have AB is an arc of a circle, this one right here. Now the center is O and the radius is R. So this is R. Well, this will be also the radius, right? Because they are the radius, arc. This will be a sector of a circle. Now the angle OAB is theta radius. So the angle right here is theta. The point X lies on OB, and we have AX is perpendicular to OB. As you can see here, it is a vertical line at 90 degrees to OB. Now part 1 of the question, we have to show that the area of the shaded region AXB is given by this formula. Now, how can you find the area of that region? Right. Now we have to think step by step. To find the area of this region, we can first find the area of the whole thing, of the sector, right? So number 1, let's find the area of the sector OAB. Now to find the area of sector, we will be using a formula. You guys have to know this. It is equal to half R square theta. Now obviously half is half, R square is the radius, so radius is R as well. Theta is the angle here, and angle is theta as well. So this is the number 1, which is the area of everything. That is part 1. Now for part 2, to get this part of the area, we have obviously to remove this part. Now what is this part? As you can observe, it is simply triangle, right? Triangle OAX. Now as we can see, this one is a right angle triangle. So how can you find the formula for a right angle triangle? I mean, not formula, but the area. My apologies. The area for the right angle triangle. Let's observe. So we know we have a few ways. We can use half times base and times the height. So here we only have this value over here. We have this value over here. So we have to find this value, because to find the area, we have two ways of finding the area of a triangle. We could use this one for a right angle triangle, or we could use half sine of the angle in between and times the two sides. So times OX and times OA. Up to you. You can choose which one you want to use to find the area. So I think I'll use the easier one, which is this one, to find the area. So right now, let me draw this outside. I have a right angle triangle. I want to find the value for the height and the value. This is OX. This is R right here. This is theta. Okay, so to find for the height, for example, what would that be? I will use SOHCAHTOA to find that value. I have the hypotenuse, HH. I'm looking for the opposite side, so O and O. So here we have to use sine. So sine of theta is equal to what? Opposite side will be H over R. So finally, H will be R sine theta. This is the height of this right angle triangle. Now what about the base? So same steps, we can still use that if you want to find the value for the base. Okay, so the base right here, we have again SOHCAHTOA to help us find the value for the base. So we know this one, it is your H and H, and we want to find the A side, which is A and A. So here we have to use cos. Cos of the angle is A side, which is OX, we don't know, over H, which is R. So OX is going to be R cos theta. Okay, so now we have the value for the height and the base. We can use our formula right here to find the area of the triangle. That will be half times base is OX, R cos theta, times height, which is R sine theta. Okay, so let me simplify this. So number 1, area of the sector was found to be half R square theta. We have to minus number 2, which is area of the right angle triangle, which is R. So half R square cos theta sine theta. So now obviously we have to kind of play with this and factorize. As we can see, we have half and all squared in common. We can factorize this outside. That will be this. You have theta minus sine theta and cos theta. And this will be shown as required. Now let's move on to part 2 of the question. In the case where the value of r is 12 and theta is 1 over 6 pi, find the perimeter of the shaded region AXB, leaving your answer in terms of root 3 and pi, so exact values. So let's find this. So first thing first, we have to define what are we looking for. So the perimeter will be what? Distance around the region. It is equal to XB, right? XB plus AB plus AX, right? Will be the distance around the object. So we have to find these three lengths to find the value for your perimeter. Now, what do we know? We know now the radius is equal to this, and this is equal to this. So, height, this one, we know from this it is r is 12. Sine theta, theta is 1 over 6 pi. Great. And this one, we know that, so we know this one is what? This one was found to be r cos theta, so r cos theta, which means this have to be 12 minus 12 cos theta, because this whole thing here is 12 radius. We know this is this, so this will be the remaining part, right? So remaining part. How about AB? AB is length of arc, and obviously we can just use the formula to find the length of arc, which is r theta. R is 12, theta is 1 over 6 pi. So we have 3 p's that we need to find the perimeter. So one by one. XB was found to be 12 minus 12 cos of, now 1 over 6 pi is same as 30 degrees, plus AB. AB was found to be 12 1 over 6 pi, plus AX, it is 12 sine 1 over 6 pi. Okay, simplify one by one. So 12 is 12 minus 12. Now what is cos 30? We have to know the exact values of that. Cos 30 is equal to root 3 over 2. So that will be root 3 over 2. Plus, this will cancel out. You will have 2 pi plus 12 sine of, so sine 30, you can check on your calculator, should be half. That should be 12 times half. So simplify, this will cancel out with this. So you'll have 12 minus 6 root 3 plus 2 pi and plus 6. So simplify, this plus this will be 18 plus 2 pi minus 6 root 3. And this will be your answer, or the exact value for your perimeter in terms of root 3 and pi.